What's up, everyone? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys. Make sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and also DolphinsTalk.com. Guys, we have breaking news out of Miami. They have signed another receiver on the roster, especially with all the injuries going on. But not only that, they also let a receiver go. We're going to break that down. We're going to dive into what this is for the receiving core for the Miami Dolphins. What's up, everybody? I see you coming in the chat room. You guys hit that like button on your way in. Already 25 here. Sicking, good morning. What's up, Finsanity5? Dwayne, I see you. And what's up, Vic? Shout out to everybody who's already here. Casey, Chris, S82. Good morning, my brother. I was just looking him up. Wow. Why not Dez Bryant? we can talk about that. Shout out to everybody, guys. But let me go ahead and give you all the info now before we start discussing what it means. Basically, read you a little clip here, giving you the details. The Miami Dolphins have signed receiver TJ Rahming to make it through the final 2 weeks of training camp. Now, it's important that you all understand that they highlighted to make it through the final 2 weeks of training camp. The reality is it's not likely for TJ Rahming to make the roster, but hey, I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. Well, maybe not. But it's not likely for him to make the roster. But at the end of the day, as an organization, you always want to maximize your opportunity to bring in talent, guys. The Dolphins receiving unit has been thinned out as of lately. Devontae Parker got injured. Albert Wilson still hampering his. Jakeem Grant is back from his injury. But at the end of the day, he's still nursing it. So we can't forget that. And shout out to Irvin Sine with the $5 donation, letting me know to keep it up, and I always will. I appreciate you, brother, for always coming through with the color on the screen, showing your love through a donation, man. But we've definitely been hampering injuries and things like that. And I see a lot of y'all happy. Y'all say y'all got the notifications. Yeah! I hope everybody got them, man. Well, you know when we have them, because we're 2 minutes in the stream and we got 50 people in the room. So I know a lot of people got the notifications. It's the ones where we go live and we're 10 minutes in and there's 15 people in the room because no one knows. I appreciate you, Vincent, my homie in the room watching. I appreciate your love, bro. Thank you so much. Y'all hit that like button, man. But we've definitely been thinned out at the wide receiver position, guys. Now, Wilson is actually working his way back from a season-ending hip injury, and Grant actually suffered a sprain during the second week of training camp and hasn't participated in the past 2 exhibition games. So that kind of sucks. Grant was already coming back from an injury last year, and now he had got hurt in preseason. But all reports say that he had came back to practice yesterday. Not sure if he'll be in Thursday's game, but we shall see. Just like we're not sure if Rashard Jones will play in Thursday game, but according to him, he's ready now. Those are his words. I sure hope so, because I want to see him out on the field so we can have Minka directly in the nickel where he belongs, all right? Now, Grant, who also serves as Miami's primary return specialist on the kicking team, he returned to practice yesterday, like I said, but likely had his participation limited. We don't really know all the details of what's happening in practice, but the best I could do is put 2 and 2 together. Now, Parker's injury, which surfaced 2 weeks ago and kept him out of Friday's game, hasn't been disclosed yet. All right. But he's not expected to participate in the final 2 weeks of preseason. But there have been a little whispers here and there that he will be available for the start of the season. Again, they're whispers, so don't take it for face value at TD Fans Talk. Don't tell nobody that TD Fans Talk say he's going to be available week 1. There's been a few whispers, a few things that I've heard from the people that I know close to the organization that say he should be fine. But I never go off of 100 because I've been burned before in those situations, guys. Just FYI. My bad, guys. Oh, my bad. One moment. Thought somebody hit me up. All right, so, and shout out to Rodney Atkins, man. Another one always showing the color on the screen, man. Shout out to you, brother. Love the Black Dolphin shirt. Is it from the fan shop? Not this one. Have you checked out the fan shop, Rodney? Let me know, man. I want to know what y'all think. Nobody's told me what they thought so far. I've gotten 3 orders in 3 days, but nobody else has told me what they think about the Fins TD Fin shop. The link is in the description below. Y'all go check it out if you want to show your love and support. Make sure you there's all type of stuff in the shop. I mean, you can go check it out. We got TD Fans Talk stickers, pillows, blankets, beach towels, hoodies, shirts, tees, beaters, all kind of stuff up in there, man. Y'all go check it out though, man. I like what I did with it. Hopefully you all do too. Now, the thing with Parker's injury that's tough, and I don't know why I said his injury was undisclosed. They did come out and say it was a foot injury. By the way, that's what I heard through the grapevine, that it was a foot injury. And it's kind of weird because we all know that Parker was a 2015 first-round pick, and he battled injuries his entire 4 years, but he came into this league with a foot injury. So that's a little concerning. But back to the guy that we signed, Rahming. He caught 253 passes for 2,919 yards and scored 13 touchdowns during his career at Duke, okay? ACC guy, played for Duke, and those aren't any cakewalk guys. 253 passes for 2,919 yards and scored 13 touchdowns. Those are not cakewalk numbers, all right? The stats alone suggest that he definitely belongs in the NFL, just under what capacity? All right, now he spent training camp with the Washington Redskins before being waived last week. He's already had some camp. He already has the offseason conditioning. The Washington Redskins decided to waive him last week, though. Now, the thing is, the Dolphins had to clear. They didn't clear any roster spot with any of the main players. They cleared a roster spot with Saeed Blacknails. All right. He's a receiver on the roster that I haven't talked about much at all, and I told y'all why. You got to earn that. You got to earn the right to come out of my mouth in a lot of cases. All right. And he just didn't, and that's why I haven't talked about Saeed Blacknall much. Even when I'm talking about the receivers, I may brush his name off, and for good reason. The Dolphins have released the kid. He's a second-year receiver. He was waived, though, due to injuries on Tuesday. It's bad when you're – I can't even say he was on the bubble. He's on the other side of the bubble actually fighting to make the practice squad. Wasn't even guaranteed for practice squad. But it's tough for a guy like that because when you're injured, you know, that's it, you know. And it's tough. It sucks, you know. But that's it, you know. But now, if he's not claimed, it's possible he could go to Miami's injured reserve, though. Miami doesn't have to fully release him. If nobody claims him off of the waivers, he could still be a part of Miami's injured reserve since he is injured. However, it's more likely he'll receive a injury settlement, which is we're not going to pay your whole salary or anything, but we're going to give you a little money, settle this out in the contract. You know, good luck from this point. Thank you for your services. So that's where that is right now. Now, as far as the new receiver coming in, I've already told you all, best case scenario, he comes in, balls out better than Preston Williams. He's a starter day one, but come on, man. We know that ain't going to be the case. I mean, anything is possible. I can't write it out. I can't sit here and talk about somebody else's future. But at the end of the day, we're going off of likelihoods right here. He's just another camp body coming in as a fresh look, seeing if he can execute and catch the coach's eye to be someone that may make the practice squad and say, let's keep this kid around a little longer because we might be able to develop him into something. And I love what Flores and O'Shea and Greer is doing. They don't waste time. They're not wasting time. We got 2 weeks left in preseason. Some people will be like, yeah, whatever. But no, they're going to bring in another guy in that position and say, the more opportunities we get to create a Sam McGuevin, more opportunities we get to create Preston Williams, let's do it. The more opportunity. That's not sit still and say we got 2 weeks left. We kind of know who's going to make the team. Ain't no need to bring nobody in. Or no. They're doing the right thing, man, and I like it, man. So shout out to the Miami Dolphins doing the right thing in this situation. But we all know we've been hampered with a lot of injuries. Give you a few updates. Kenyon Drake has still been hurt. Kiko Alonso, and I'm going to do a video on Kiko Alonso right after this one. Y'all going to want to hear this video. And half of y'all gonna be like, nah, TD, come on, man, not you. But the next video is gonna be about Kiko Alonso. Y'all gonna want to hear this one, all right? We also dealing with injury situation with Raekwon McMillan. He's in the same boat. I'm gonna mix him in the same conversation with Kiko. You also got Andrew Van Ginkel. I've actually been one who want to see Van Ginkel because I think the kid has something, but he's been injured. He's been injured. It is what it is, you know. It's tough for these guys that are quote unquote nobodies. When you're injured, it's like, man. You know, because I think on this roster, we got one more Sam Nguyen. We got one more Preston Williams. It's just these injuries we might not even be able to find out. But one thing I will tell you, good job, Miami Dolphins, for finding those two guys. And also DeLuca. Good job on finding DeLuca. Getting that guy. So, guys, we won this offseason as of now. We still got to see these guys real regular season. How do they acclimate into that real grit of real football? But as of right now, we're winning. We found 3 guys that can have a future on this roster that we didn't expect. Come on, y'all. Maybe a handful of us, oh, man, you better watch out for that kid Sam. He's pretty good. I know about him. A handful of us, I ain't know about him. But I love when I don't know about you and you make me know about you. I love it. How can you not love it? Teams excel greatly when they're able to do that. Do you know how many teams in this offseason right here ain't got one person on their roster like that? Not a single person on their roster like that. They had to go out and get people they knew were who they were. Ain't got a single person on their roster that nobody knew about, and oh my gosh, look at this person. We're winning. We're winning. We talk about, the Dolphins are in the rebuild. Imagine Preston Williams not doing what he's doing, and Sam not doing what he's doing, and DeLuca not doing what he's doing. You can add, a year and a half on the rebuild right there. Longer. But now you feel like you got 3 pieces that could be starters potentially? Come on, man. Do you know how accelerated this just made us? Shh. Man, shout out to Cloud Life said, loving the live chats, man. It's what I'm here for, man, to give you this Dolphin content. Try to give it to you the best way I can. I appreciate your love and support, guys. Man. But y'all come back. Y'all tune in. Don't forget to check out DolphinsTalk.com. It's your boy TD for TD Fans Talk. I wasn't done. Actually, we dealing with Chase Allen with an injury as well. TJ McDonald's still out with an injury. Walt Aikens still out with an injury. And none of them practiced yesterday. The ones I just mentioned. Let me mention them again. Kenyon Drake, Kiko Alonso, Raekwon McMillan, Van Ginkel, Chase Allen, TJ McDonald, Walt Aikens. 7 players that didn't. Some people argue they are all starters. To a degree. You know, not Walt Aikens and Chase Allen, arguable, Van Ginkel, arguable. But y'all get my point. Ain't even practice Wednesday. So it is what it is, man. And I'm talking about last week before the game. All right. So hopefully they're getting back into things. The good thing is we got Rashard Jones back on the field, Jakeem Grant back on the field. Don't know what the capacity of Grant is. I would love to know. Hopefully we get more about that today. But you know I'm going to be on top of it, and I'm going to bring it to you here live on TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. Don't forget to check out TD Fins Shop. The link is in the description below. Let me know what y'all think about the merchandise. I worked hard on it. I like how I came out. I'm a real fan of the black hoodies. I got my own coming. So y'all go check them out, though, man. It's your boy TD from TD Fans Talk. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in about 2 to 3 minutes. We got to talk about this Kiko Alonso, Raekwon McMillan situation. It might open your eyes. And when I read this article, I couldn't disagree. I was like, whoa, how did this pass me? How did I not realize this? Man, y'all come check it out. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Peace.